I like Squeak because it helps you with virtual learning instead of constant lecturing.
We did a project about gravity and force, how everything works on cars and bridges.
The first project that we did was drawing a car and making it move forward and turning. Don't worry about the teacher. It's independent. You don't have to worry about anybody else messing up, just you.
Squeak is a programming environment where students can use text-based language instead of computer code. So if they want to make an object move, they just grab a tile that says object move. And they can take, with very little computer programming knowledge, in fact none, within 5 minutes they can be writing a computer program. And they start really small, like making a car move. And then after that, the programs get more and more complex. The students don't know they're getting more complex because they're just learning to read the words and put the words in the order they want.
If you give it to them just as question and answer, then all you develop are question and answer students, and they become great at A, B, C, D. It is through investigation that they actually find the connections that make them want to do more. And Squeak makes those connections to help them wonder. And it is wonder that brings them to the universities and gets us people in the real world.
From participating in the Squeak project, I've really changed the way that I view learning. I was a person who was definitely, as a teacher, centered on what I'm doing in my classroom, centered on the activities that I create and what I do and the kind of things that I set up. However, participating in Squeak, I definitely shifted into much more of a transition of what will my kids be doing? How will I set up a scenario that they will be learning, that they'll have a meaningful experience? Then how will I get them to tease out and explain what they have learned?
First of all, when you teach, you don't have time to introduce anything new. But the times that I have used Squeak, it has reinforced a lot of things that I knew and got out of the habit of doing, and that's that different students learn different ways. And that whenever I use Squeak, there are students that I seem not to be able to reach in the classroom. And when I use Squeak, then they won't give me the time of day in the classroom when we're in the computer lab and they're, Mr. Ward, come here. Can you help me with this? And so they're asking for my help.
The first time I used Squeak, I showed students how to download it on their home computers and on their flash drives. And students were coming to me the very next day dying to show me their homework. They're like, you gotta see what I did last night. I've been teaching 5-6 years before I started using Squeak, and the student never came to me to show me their homework. And students were running to me in the hallway, oh, you gotta see this, let's go inside right now. And they wanted to take me in my room and boot it up on the computer so they could show me what they've done. They're extremely excited about it. The things they make are interactive. In order to make a project work properly, you really have to understand it at a deeper level. I can show them Pythagorean's theorem, and I can teach them Pythagorean's theorem in 15 minutes. But for them to truly understand it and make a computer program that will be versatile and they can manipulate it and it does what Pythagorean's theorem is supposed to is very difficult. And after students build a program, they understand the concept a lot better than they would if I just taught it to them.
I love Squeak.
Yeah.